Hey, what's up guys? Mark from Guitar Guts here, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the brand new 2021 Jackson guitars. Since there's no NAMM this year, they released all their stuff online today, and I'm going to go through it all and show you guys some of the new models, or actually all of the new models that are coming out, and all the colors and some of the new features on some of them. So, let's get into it. All right, here we have jacksonguitars.com, and here are the new 2021 models. So we'll just start right at the top of the list here. We have the MJ series, Signature Misha Mansour. That looks interesting. Let's check that out. Misha's from Periphery and various other death metal style bands, and Haunted Shores being one of them. That's actually my favorite band that he's from. So it's a Strat style, painted headstock. MJ series is like it's like the made in Japan models that they used to make. One thing I noticed is I kind of did take a look through some of this, and I didn't see where these guitars are made listed on here. I know Jackson makes some guitars in the USA. I don't know where they make their cheapest ones, but I know that they have some that are made in Korea, and then some that are made in Indonesia. So I'm going to guess when you look at the price, you can kind of tell which factory these are made from. I would guess this one's a USA model, but if anyone has any information on this, leave a comment down below, and then I'll add it into the description. So as we fill this out and find out more information about these, some of the information will be down in the description below. And by the way, if you want to see some of the other companies' new guitars that are coming out, like EVH, I'm going to be doing a video similar to this one for the EVH brand, and also ESP for sure. Those are always my favorite companies when I go to NAMM to go check out their booths. So we're going to check out all their brand new stuff on their website, because that's what we got this year. So this guitar, let's see what some of the specs on it are. 25.5 length. Bolt-on with graphite reinforcement. Caramelized maple. Baked maple and caramelized maple are like the coolest new types of maple. Everybody's doing it now. 22 frets. Okay, this looks pretty interesting. Bare knuckle pickups. That's pretty cool. I don't know of any other Jacksons yet. Maybe there are some, but I haven't heard of any before this that came with bare knuckles. I'm also seeing comes with Goto tuners, which are great tuners. Goto tremolo on it, and I haven't really ever seen Jacksons in the last couple years coming out with Goto hardware, so that's pretty cool. Maybe this is a made in Japan model. Are they making guitars in Japan? So the Jackson team and acclaimed gent architect Misha Mansour once again teamed up for the brand new MJ series Signature Misha Mansour SoCal 2PT. The MJ series blends Jackson's world-renowned legacy of designing high-performance instruments with an assortment of top-tier features, and with the Periphery guitars bringing his progressive elements to the table, the results were sure to be stunningly wild. Okay, so it's a lightweight basswood body, SoCal style, which is like the Charvel SoCals, paired to a bolt-on caramelized maple neck with rock-solid graphite reinforcement to withstand the rigors of the road, and an oiled back finish for that smooth playing feel. The speed neck is topped with a 20-inch radius. Oh, interesting. So a lot of Jacksons come with compound radius. This one's got a 20-inch radius, which is, that's pretty flat. Jumbo stainless steel frets, white dot inlays, outlined in black. Oh yeah, you could see right here on the inlays. That's pretty cool. I've not really seen inlays like that. I like that the truss rod adjustments down at the heel. What else does it say? Glow-in-the-dark lumen lace side dots. So the dots on the side when you look down at the guitar, those will glow in the dark. That's really cool. The bare knuckle Ragnarok. I have no idea how to say that word. Humbucking bridge and bare knuckle trilogy series, single coil, middle and neck pickups. I just threw the word series in there for no reason. Radiate with aggressive muscular tone with a slightly compressed vintage twang. I see a premium Goto custom 510 trem. We got the Graphtec Tusk XL nut and Goto die-cast locking tuners combined for smooth and effortless dynamic tremolo action with outstanding tuning stability. Very cool. So what's the price? Available May 2021 from the Artist series. Available in 6-string. I wonder if they're going to make a 7 and 8-string version, because I know that Misha plays a lot of lower extended range stuff. This is saying Daphne Blue is the color, and that's the only color they're showing. Let's get a close-up of the body and check this thing out. It looks like a smooth guitar. I've noticed a lot of the more modern guys are going away from like the fully floating bridges, and the guys from Chon, and a lot of these newer, more modern, like I said, guitarists are using different style stuff than the 80s and 90s shredders were. $2,700. So, okay. Let's go back over here. The Pro Series Signature Christian Andro Rhodes RRT. So we got a string through body on this one, reverse headstock. People have been going crazy over reverse headstocked Rhodes lately. It's got the beveled edge of the Rhodes. Looks like it's got a flame maple top on it. That's cool. Blank fretboard, no inlays on it. Interesting. This one looks pretty cool. Single volume knob, single humbucker pickup. What is that, like a Seymour Duncan or something? Let's find out what kind of pickup that is. It's a Jackson covered high output humbucking pickup. Looks nice. I like that finish on the pickup. Black hardware, Jackson tuners, one-ply pickguard, which pretty much all the Rhodes that have pickguards always have a one-ply pickguard on them. Pickup switching, obviously none. Controls just the volume. So, again, 25.5-inch scale, 24 frets. That's nice. Is that fretboard? It is ebony. Okay. 12 to 16-inch compound radius, which is kind of the standard for Jacksons. Satin body finish. That's cool. So, interesting. There's a close-up of the body, the flame maple on it. $899? That's not bad. I mean, that usually that means they're going to sell for less than the price they list on their website. Not bad at all. But who knows what that pickup sounds like. That's going to be interesting. I really would love to play these. Like at NAMM, you get to try out, pick up every guitar, and really figure them out. This right here is something I've been seeing a lot of people go crazy for online so far. It's the Brandon Ellis Kelly ebony fretboard with the reverse shark fin inlays. It's got the reverse headstock, 6-string Kelly with crackle finish, single humbucker, single volume knob. Looks like a Floyd Rose bridge. Let's see what this has. Black Dahlia murder guitarist Brandon Ellis has been captivating the metal realm since taking over lead guitar duties on the band's 2017 album Nightbringers. Jackson is proud to honor the incredible talents of the self-taught axe ace with the Pro Series signature Brandon Ellis Kelly. This signature behemoth seethes with metal sophistication while also delivering massive sound and high performance efficiency. This signature Kelly features lightwood and resonant poplar body wings and a through-body maple neck with graphite reinforcement and scarf joint for enhanced sustain, stability, and comfort. Built for pulverizing speed, the typical 12 to 16-inch compound radius, bound ebony fretboard. I like bound ebony. I like bound fretboards. 24 jumbo frets, reversed pearloid shark fin inlays. It's got one of these weird pickups. This is a pickup that I've seen around for years, and I've never really known too many people to use them, but it's the Parallel Axis by Seymour Duncan. Let's see, there's a close-up of it right there. The interesting thing about this pickup, if you see the magnets, are that the pull pieces that come through the top are split. So the point of this pickup is that it's not supposed to magnetize the string the same way as a standard pickup. This one, the two offset pull pieces that stick up, typically they say if you get your pickup too close to your strings, the magnetism is going to pull your string down closer to the body and affect the way that it vibrates and sustains. These Parallel Axis pickups have been out for years. They look weird and strange, and I've never really seen anybody use them, but pretty cool that he's using them. Patented dual pull design, Alnico 5 bar magnet and overwound coils for bold, bright tone with an articulate, clear high end and a tight, focused low end. This pickup design will noticeably increase the guitar's natural sustain with clear and defined sound at all gain levels. Think present chord with growl and leads with a nice glassy quality. It's got a single volume knob. It's got a Floyd Rose 1000 series locking. I don't know how long they've been making the 1000 series, but This is something that's been brought to my attention by a lot of people lately. There's the 5,000 series. I think there's a 3,000 series, a 2,000 series, and a 1,000 series. They all look the same. They all look like Floyd Rose originals, but the 1,000 is the lowest quality of the thousands series Floyd Roses. It's quite a few steps above like a Floyd Rose special or something like that, but these are more of a budget style Floyd Rose original, which I've used them on a bunch of guitars. They're great. I also have a 2000 series, and I have a couple 5000 series, and I honestly don't notice a big difference between all three of them. So maybe some people would notice the difference, but for me, I mean, I don't know. I didn't even honestly know that there was a difference between them until I started noticing other people talking about it, and then I'm like, oh, there is a difference, I guess. So ready to roar, this signature model is equipped with the Seymour Duncan parallel axis bridge humbucker. The humbucker rips with plenty of overwound attitude for bright, expressive high-end and endless sustain, while a Floyd Rose 1000 series double locking tremolo system provides exceptional dynamic response and reliable tuning stability throughout extreme pitch changes. Comes with Jackson sealed die-cast tuners, single volume knob, Dunlop dual locking strap buttons. So pretty cool. I have the Jeff Kelly signature, and this has some of the same features on it, but the Jackson, the Jeff Loomis one looks like it's quite a bit more fancy than this. I really like this finish though. The black with the crazy green crackle. That's interesting. For me, I like a neck pickup, so I won't be buying this model or the Rhodes that we showed before. Let's see with the back of the neck. I wonder if that's painted gloss. It kind of looks like it is a gloss. I like a satin back of the neck like the Loomis one has. But definitely looks cool. Very cool model. I'm sure that's going to be a popular one. It's only available in that finish, right? Let's see. Yeah, I'm only seeing it in that finish. The Marty Friedman purple mirror. That looks cool. Let's check that out. I'm not a big fan of that headstock, but hey, whatever. It's got like a shattered mirror finish. That's interesting. Let's look close up at that. I like those pickups. Those look cool. It's got all black hardware. It's very Les Paul style. One of the most influential and respected players in the world, Marty Friedman's impactful and game-changing contributions to heavy metal and guitar in general continue to inspire generations of musicians and music fans to this day. He defined modern guitar playing with Jason Becker and Cacophony, was a key element in the wildly successful rise of thrash pioneers Megadeth, and with his Marty-esque improvisations and exotic fusion of Eastern and Western music, has achieved global success as a solo artist. Oh, it's got a smaller scale, so 24 3/4 inch scale on this one. That's interesting. It says it has an affordable price. What's the price on this thing? First of all, $1,200, estimated U.S. street price. So I wonder if the street price, it sounds like that's actually what they're going to sell for. This isn't the MSRP. That's what that, I would assume, estimated U.S. street prices, actually what you'd buy it for. Passive EMG Marty Friedman signature pickups. That's interesting. I've never heard them. It's equipped with 2 volumes and 2 tones. Standard 3-way pickup toggle switch. It's Jackson's Tune-O-Matic style adjustable bridge. Crazy purple mirror finish. It's got a 3-ply white abalone and white body binding. I like that abalone body binding. I have that on a couple of my guitars from Edwards and LTD, and it's very flashy, very cool. My thing, totally. Looks pretty cool. 12-inch radius up and down the whole neck. That's a little different than some of these other ones. EMG developed a brand new passive signature set for Friedman that delivers all the dynamic response, power, punch, and clarity that only EMG can. These signature pickups feature Alnico 5 magnets, a brand new recipe for winding, the custom-made bobbins, and Friedman's favorite brushed black chrome finish. I love that brushed black chrome finish. I've used these on a couple of the guitars I've built recently. Man, it is awesome looking. When you see that, I mean, seeing them on the screen here, that doesn't do them justice. They look so good in real life. If you've seen the Stealth Blood Splatter Kelly that I recently built, or the little Flying V metallic silver one I did for my baby son, Wolf. They both have those pickups, and I'm pretty sure I have another set of those pickups around here. 5766s, I think, EMGs, ready to drop in something. So, pretty cool guitar. We got another Misha Mansour. This is the Juggernaut 6-string Pro Series. Let's take a look at that. Cool inlays. Right off the bat, I noticed that. This looks like some type of roasted maple. Evertune bridge. People are loving those. I think are those DiMarzios or are those bare knuckle pickups? Got the luminous side inlays. It's basswood. Okay. Pretty cool. Chalk gray color. $1,200 street price. Neck finished is oiled. Caramelized maple. So I wonder if the caramelized maple is the same as baked maple. It's kind of weird that everybody's probably going to come up with their own name for that, each brand. 24 frets. This one's got the full 25.5-inch scale. Basswood body. Pretty cool. People are really digging these Evertune bridges. I've never really used one. I'm a big Floyd Rose guy, but I'm hearing good things about them. It's a non-trem system, I believe, right? What are those pickups? So the Evertune bridge, they got a little note on it here. Let's check it out. Notes on the upper registers run the risk of being sharp if inconsistent pressure is applied to the fret. With the Evertune 6 bridge, this model is able to maintain perfect intonation for each note on the fretboard. This precisely engineered bridge provides unprecedented articulation across the scale of the guitar, particularly on notes past the 15th fret, so solos are pristine and dynamic. Evertune saddles provide constant tension throughout temperature and humidity changes, making this bridge a great choice for touring bands who are constantly changing locations. Pretty cool. Am I missing it? I don't see anything about what these pickups are. Maybe they're just like generic Jackson pickups. Am I missing it? What? I don't see it listed here. Interesting. Oh, here it is down here. Okay, so they are Jackson uncovered MM1. So that's the Misha Mansour. Has his own pickups made by Jackson. Okay, pretty cool. They also make the same thing, it looks like, in a 7-string version. See if there's anything noteworthy on that. Is that a blue color? Gulf blue. Very subtle blue. I like that color. That's pretty nice. So this one's $1,400. You can see the back of the neck, the finish on it. Locking tuners. I like locking tuners. That's a new thing that I started digging. Oh, 26.5-inch scale length. That's cool. Same kind of pickups, but for a 7-string, obviously. 5-way blade switch. So it's got 2 pickups, but it's got a 5-way blade switch, meaning you have 5 different positions. Position 1 would be the full bridge pickup. Position 2, 2 inside single coils. Interesting. So when you go to all the way to your right would be a bridge pickup. Pop it one over to the left, and you get the 2 inside bridge coils. So it gives you hum canceling, I'm guessing, right? But it's single coil tones, and it's 2 pickups together still, 2 coils together. Position 3, both full humbucking. Okay. So like 2 and 4 are going to be your weird positions. 1, 3, and 5 are like your standard 3-way switch, I'm guessing, right? 4 is your outer neck single coil position. Okay, that's cool. So you can get a true single coil, the outer neck, so it's the furthest pickup all the way up, the furthest coil of the neck pickup even. So you're going to get a real good neck sound from that, I bet. And then, of course, position 5, full neck pickup. Did I miss that on this one, too? Does the 6-string also have this same kind of, yeah, it's got the same kind of wiring. That's pretty cool. I like weird wiring like that. This one's pretty cool. The MJ Series Dinky DKR, ebony fretboard, ice blue metallic. So this is like a throwback to the 90s, made in Japan, PS4s, Dinkies, all those. I love these style guitars. I build a ton of them. I've had a ton of them over the years. I don't really have any right now, I don't think. But is this a bolt-on? Let's see. This is a bolt-on. It's a 5-piece neck. So you have maple on top, then walnut, maple, walnut, and maple. Ooh, look at the heel on that. It's rounded off. That's very Ibanez-esque. So the old Dinkies from the 90s never had that. It's a different type of bridge on there. That's not a Floyd Rose. I'll read down there. I don't love the single shark fin inlay on the 12th fret. Interesting. Okay. Harkening back to the early 90s when import Jackson guitars were manufactured exclusively in Japan, we introduced the all-new Jackson MJ series, an exciting and innovative collection of instruments attentively crafted in Japan. Oh, this is a Japanese guitar. Interesting. The MJ series combines Jackson's world-renowned legacy of designing high-performance instruments with an assortment of top-tier features at a competitive price point. What is that competitive price point? $2,000. That's not that competitive. That's pretty out of most people's price range. Engineered from its inception for high-speed virtuoso playing, the MJ Series Dinky DKR features an ergonomically contoured alder body with sculpted shredders cut heel for easy access to the upper registers. I really like the look of that heel. That heel is on the Jacksons from the 90s. You know, it was very bulky, and it's what made me switch to playing soloists and LTD deluxe series, because once you go to shred real high and you bump into that big clunky square heel of like a 90s Jackson, I don't like it at all. I played them like that for years until I started playing neck through soloists and other brands like the LTD Deluxe, and I can't go back now. Rolled edges on the frets, that's awesome. I loved rolled edges. So like the bottoms and the tops of the frets are like filed and a lot smoother. 24 jumbo frets, pearloid shark fin inlays, 12 to 16 inch compound radius, ebony fretboard. Everybody's going crazy over ebony these days. Designed for highly technical light speed playing on the upper registers and comfortable chord work closer to the nut. I do like a nice compound radius myself. The lumen-lay glow-in-the-dark side dots provide exceptional fretboard guidance even on the darkest of stages, while a heel-mount truss rod wheel allows for quick and easy neck relief adjustments. That's really cool. Having the adjustment down at the heel, if you work on truss rods much to adjust them, that is like a really nice little feature in my opinion. This particular model comes with DiMarzio Super Distortion DP100 and a DiMarzio PAF Pro DP151 in the neck. I'm not really a DiMarzio guy. I'm sure it sounds great, though. What else? Let's see down here. $2,000. Ice Blue Metallic, available in that color. Body finish is gloss. It's made of alder, so typical. 5-piece neck that I had mentioned. Bolt-on with graphite reinforcement. The neck finish is oiled, so that's cool. 25.5-inch scale length. 24 frets. R3 locking nut, which means it's 1 11/16, which it's listed there. I like that. I like the slightly wider nut. Most Jacksons are R3 locking sized. Pretty cool. What I wonder if it comes in other colors too. Hardware finish is chrome. It comes with Goto. So this one also has the Goto series double locking tremolo. This one also has the same it's a 5-way position pickup selector switch, but this one has a different style wiring configuration. So in this one, all the way at the right is the bridge position. The second position would be bridge inner coil. So you just get the inner coil of the bridge. I like the look of those pickups with the Allen screws. That's nice. Looks like a Seymour Duncan full shred, kind of. Middle positions both pickups. Fourth position would be the neck inner coil. I like that because it gives you a choice of 2 different types of single coils, where the Misha Mansour, the position, the second position, gave you 2 single coils at the same time. So I kind of like this setup a little bit more than that, but I'd have to really try them to give a better opinion on that. It's also available in satin black. Okay, well, before I clicked on it, that sounded good. Why would you put why would you put yellow pickups on a satin black guitar? That does not look great to me. Reverse headstock's cool, but it's got kind of a weird look. The Jackson logo looks a little funny on there, especially in yellow. I don't really dig that yellow 12th fret shark fin either. A little weird. $2,000 though. That's a big difference. The Dinkies of the 90s were never $2,000. For a soloist, you know, maybe, but this one's got the sandblast finish on it. That's cool. I wonder if it's basically the same guitar. Oh, it's got Seymour Duncan's on it. I see it's got the Gotoh bridge. Let's find out. It's got a Seymour Duncan JB4, or TB4 technically, and SH2N, which is the jazz. So it's the JB and the jazz combo, which JBs are cool. That's just a regular rock pickup. Nothing really over the top or special about them. The jazz is great for cleans or for, you know, a really bluesy, nice tone for the neck, which I love for soloing or for cleans. And if it had some push pulls, that would be even better. I love a push pull, like single coil version. Oh, it does have the 5-way switching. So it's got bridge pickup, bridge inner coil, both pickups, neck inner coil, and the neck pickup. All Gotoh hardware. It's got that nice heel, the 5-piece neck. Pretty cool. That's cool. $2,200 though. It's kind of expensive. MJ Series Dinky DKR Mahogany. Ebony fretboard, gloss black. This thing looks pretty cool. I'm curious about these Gotoh bridges they're using. I'm a fan of Gotoh tuners, of course. They're like my favorite tuners. Yeah, this thing looks pretty cool. Bound fretboard. Lumenlay side dots. Pearloid shark fins. We got the R3 size. Jumbo frets. 12 to 16-inch compound radius. Unpainted neck. So I prefer an unpainted neck. Available in gloss black. Again, $2,000. To me, that's kind of crazy when you look at what else you can get for $2,000 out there. A bolt-on? How much are the soloists going to be? Okay, this looks pretty cool. I really... Burl maple top. Dinky. One thing I really like, too, is the direct mount pickups that it has. This one, the MJ Series Dinky DKRP. Ebony fretboard transparent blue burst. So what pickups does this? This has the DiMarzio Super Distortion and the PAF Pro. Got that nice heel on it. Probably has 5-way switching, I'm guessing. Yes. Gotoh hardware. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm curious about these DiMarzios. I mean, that's a classic pickup. It's been around forever. That set. But yeah, that body. The last couple of years, burled maple tops have been way more popular. It's got, is it gloss or is this a satin top? Finish. Satin finish on it. Pretty sweet. $2,200 estimated U.S. street price. MJ Series Rhodes RRT ebony fingerboard gloss black. This one's got chrome hardware. Only available in black. It's a neck through. Alder. Okay. Lumenlay. So it seems like Lumenlay is just the standard now on most of these. 22 frets. Was it a standard headstock? Yes, standard headstock. So this is pretty traditional. What pickups are those? The SH4, SH2N, so the Jazz and the JB again, which are very down the middle rock pickups, not really specialty pickups in any way. I think it just said 3-way position. Yeah, toggle selector switch for the pickup. So Just your standard bridge and neck, or the neck pickup. That's pretty cool. Here's the MJ Series Soloist, $2,500. So you can go and get the Dinky for $2,000, or you can step it up $500 more and get the Soloist SL2. Man, that seems like a lot of money. Did they step their prices up this year, or is this how much the Soloists have always been? Maybe because they're made in Japan, because a lot of the Soloists have been made in Indonesia the last couple years, and those ones I feel like they were like $600, $700. Maybe $1,000, maybe $999. Nice neck heel on that. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about the neck through guitars. Through body, 3-piece maple neck with graphite reinforcement. So is it just maple? Let's scroll down and find out. 3-piece maple. Okay. Neck is finished with the gloss, which kind of slows you down when you're going really fast back and forth up in, from the low to the high positions. Standard 12 to 16 inch compound radius and R3 sized nut. Jumbo frets. Truss rod adjustment over at the neck, or at the headstock, I should say. Headstock binding, neck binding. You can see the close-up of the lumen lays. It's out of focus. Nice picture. They should have got one in focus. What's that? Goto hardware again. So Jackson's changing it up a little bit this year. It's got like a Les Paul style switch instead of the blade style, like a Strat for the pickup selector switch. Also available in Snow White. That looks pretty slick right there. White with black hardware. Standard headstock. Pretty cool. All right, let's go to page 2. The Dinky Pro Series Dinky DK Modern Evertune 6. And then right next to it, I see that they got the modern HT7 MS, which is a multi-scale. Are those EMGs on it? Click on that one first. Oh, they're Fishman. It's got Fishman, the multi-scale. It's got some type of metallic, possibly satin finish on it. I like the look of those Gotos. Those are nice tuners right there. Locking tuners with the chrome accent over black. And even like a little bit of like what looks like brass or something in there. That looks pretty cool. I like those tuners. Multi-scale. Accommodating 2 scale lengths on 1 fretboard improves overall playing comfort while improving tension and intonation accuracy. A longer 27-inch scale length on the lower strings will allow for more articulate notes, while the 25.5-inch shorter scale length creates less tension on higher strings for easier bends and smoother sound. This one's U.S. street price of $1,700. 3-piece maple, wenge, and maple. Graphtec Tusk XL nut. It's a bolt-on, so it's a 4-bolt with recessed screws. This is pretty cool. 1 color, it looks like, available. It's kind of weird when they do 1 color. Like, why not just offer it in a couple colors, or I don't know, have a few colors at least. Pretty gnarly looking. Let's see which colors the 6 strings available in. Looks like just 1 color again. I like the way they did their dot inlays this year. It's kind of a throwback to the 90s when they would have the dots all on like the bass side of the neck. But then after the 12th fret, they go down to the treble side of the neck. That's pretty cool. This also has Fishman Fluence, but these ones are open coil. Truss rod adjustment down at the heel. That's cool. Evertune bridge. 5-way pickup selector switch. Some nice features on this one. Get a close-up of that body. White pickups. Direct mounted. Pretty cool looking. I'm noticing also that a lot of these, or maybe all of them so far, come with Dunlop strap locks built into them. The Pro Series King V. That's nice. Comes with a, looks like EMG 81 and 60 set. Chrome hardware. The King V, $1,000. That's not bad. Should be neck through, right? So I'm guessing this is like made in Indonesia then. Locking tuners. Some nice features. I like what they're putting out for the $1,000 price range. They put out some pretty nice guitars in that price range. Pro Series. So it's probably Indonesia. Mahogany body. Only available in white? Yeah, it looks like it. More of the typical, 12 to 16 inch, 22 frets here, jumbo size frets. Truss rod adjustment at the nut. Headstock binding is white, but it's painted white. So can you even see it? Let's get a close up. It's there. That's subtle, though. It's kind of stealthy, anti-stealthy, because it's actually white. But I definitely like a binding, but you can hardly even see that binding. Pro Series Monarch. Look at this Rhodes over here. We'll go in order. I want to see that Rhodes in a second, though. So we got Seymour Duncans on this one, $750. And now we're starting to get into the more affordable guitars. Of course, black and gold hardware always goes together. That's my choice right there. Interesting inlays on this one. They're upside down shark fins. And they're outlined in white with black center. That does look pretty cool, actually. Although, can you beat Pearloid? Like Pearl, I guess, with real Pearl. But yeah, I like Pearloid. I think that's my choice for Jackson's. Although the new dots up at the top and bottom is pretty cool too. Gold hardware looks good. It's got a nice, classy binding too. It's a 3-ply binding. Classic satin black finish with 3-ply white, black, white binding, color matched headstock, gold hardware. 3-way selector switch. It's got the JB and the 59, so the 59's cool. Putting JBs in a lot of guitars this year. Yeah, it looks nice. What's the controls? We got 3 knobs there. What are the controls on this one? We got volume for the neck pickup, volume for the bridge pickup, and a master tone. Then we got the Pro Series Monarch SCP. So it's got a special top on it. Burl maple, available in a pink to, what do you call that? Peach burst? What do they call it? Transparent purple burst. Okay, yeah, I guess that is purple. I'm guessing that's the same pickups, the 59 and JB. Yep. 3-way selector switch. Locking tuners. How much is this one? $8.99. So a little bit of a bump up from the standard top one, which is to be expected. Let's get a close-up. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Again, I'm surprised that they're not offering these in more than one color. Purple is not everybody's thing. It's my thing. But then again, with that burst to the center color, it's not very flashy. It's a neck-through model. So this is pretty cool. Not bad. Here's that Jackson. Okay, so this is available in 2 colors, I see. It's $1,400. The Pro Series Rhodes RR24 Ebony Fretboard Lightning Crackle. Look at those pickups. White and blue. That's pretty cool. White and blue bobbins. Look at the headstock. It's also crackle. And it's like got real fine crackle. Whereas the body, it's got some, real coarse, big, thick lines. And then up at the upper horn, it's got some fine lines. Every guitar, when you do crackle, comes out a little bit different. So I wonder what the consistency, if they're doing that on purpose or that's just the way this one came out. This one looks evil. Look at that. Black with red crackle. And then the pickups, once again, black and red. I don't know how I feel about these pickups that they use. They're cool. They definitely are artistically fitting for these guitars, but it almost takes it down a step, a step in class. Like if these were some like black metal pickups, they would look a lot smoother and a lot classier. But they're still really cool. Let's check out the back. Neck through. Yeah, the crackle looks awesome. Looks evil. Black and red. Jackson's first customer was the legendary guitarist Randy Rhoads, who asked the company to create a model that met the demands of his technically challenging playing, along with visual panache. Great word. His famed Rhoads model has continued to evolve ever since in order to meet and exceed the needs of players who came of age listening to his groundbreaking work. A proud claimant to the throne of high-tech guitars, the Jackson Pro Series Rhoads RR24 Crackle pairs a basswood body to a through maple neck with a pair of graphite rods for reinforcement against the assaults of temperature and humidity. The assaults, even when they're describing just the weather that your guitar is, it's still brutal wording that they use. The speedy neck profile is engineered for blazing guitar work, removing any obstacles to fleet-fingered playing and granting easier access to the upper frets. A 12 to 16-inch compound radius bound ebony fingerboard is also engineered for highly technical light speed playing. More curved by the nut for comfortable chording, it flattens out as you move up the neck for increasingly fast playing speed and wide bends without fretting out. Direct mount Seymour Duncan JB TB4, so it's got the JB and the 59. I actually have last year, the 2020, the purple quilted maple Rhoads that they made, and it is a beast. I think at this point, because some of you guys know, I used to have 50 guitars in my collection. I'm now down to about 20 in my personal collection, and I still have a lot that I'm working on rebuilding and selling, so I don't count those in my personal collection anymore, but this guitar is one of them that I'm keeping forever, the RR24Q. Mine has a non-finished back of the neck, which is something I really love on it. The heel on these guitars is fantastic. Yeah, this is a cool one. What bridge did they go to on this one? Let's see. Floyd Rose 1000 series. Pretty sure that's the same one that they had on them last year. You know, I don't know. I'm pretty sure mine's got the distortion set on it. I don't think it has the TB4 SH1N. I wonder if that's something that they changed this year. The reverse headstock. Pearloid shark fin inlays. Color matched. I think I like the red better on this one than the blue. The blue looks cool. It's just a little happy, you know? That's cool. Let's go back. Let's see what else they got in here. Pro Series Soloist SL2A Mahogany. Then they got the Pro Series Soloist SL2A Mahogany HT, which you could see that one, the bridge on this one is a non-trem. And then it looks like they got the kind of same thing here. Pro Series Soloist SL2P Mahogany and SL2P Mahogany HT. So that's kind of similar. Let's look at this one. Just the basic white one. Oh, it comes in a couple colors. Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting finish. Are they the same price? The white one's more money? Unicorn white? It's just white. Why do they call it unicorn white? Charcoal gray. But that should be something other than charcoal gray. That's like a really interesting finish. What kind of wood is that? Let's get a close-up on that body. That's a trippy looking wood grain. Wow. So it's got the original Floyd Rose, 3-way selector switch. This one's made in Indonesia, which most of the Pro Series I think are. Compound radius, charcoal gray, $1,000 price point. It's the standard soloist that I think a lot of people are going to end up buying. So the body is, that's mahogany. So that's got some strange looking, maybe that's what mahogany always looks like, but you don't see a lot of guitars that look like that. That's pretty cool. Piranha tooth inlays. So what are the inlays? Oh, it's got those inlays. Those are okay. They're not bad. Not my favorite Jackson inlays, but also still they're a little more subtle than the shark tooth. Matched headstock. Did it come with locking tuners this year? Standard tuners. I actually also have a SL2. Mine's a quilted maple, so I think it's SL2Q or something. It's a cool guitar. I dig it quite a bit. This right here, that stands out to me. Last year they put this out in a green color. I'm pretty sure this is the same model. They made the green ones, and they're awesome looking. One of my favorite guitars that I saw at NAMM, actually, besides the purple Rhodes. But this looks like the exact same color purple that's on my RR24. Oh, you can actually see it behind me. Yeah, this thing is pretty sweet. You know, does it have a binding on it? Let's look at the side shot of it. Yeah, it does have a binding. It's somewhat of a subtle binding because it's more on the sides than it is on the front. I was going to say it needs a binding with that finish on it. It's got the gold hardware. Whew, you guys know I love gold hardware. If you've seen Trash to Thrash or if you just look behind me, I've got 5 guitars sitting behind me that 4 out of 5 have gold hardware. My favorite color hardware. Really digging black chrome lately, though, too. Yeah, this thing is sweet looking. I would definitely play this guitar. What's the price point on something like this? $1,099.99, so $1,100. This one has the Duncan Distortion humbuckers. Great pickups. I'm a fan of those. Mahogany body. Pure maple neck. It's, I guess, just like a one-piece maple neck. With some of the other models having such, fancy 5-piece necks and stuff like that. It seems boring just to have a one-piece neck, but that's fine. You don't need more than that, really. I mean, very cool. I like this one. This one, just a standard 3-way pickup selector switch. Floyd Rose 1000. Alien Burst? That's what they call that color? That's not Alien Burst. Oh, yeah. So I think this is the color that they came out with last year, too. The green color. That's a killer green. Purple and green are my 2 favorite colors for guitars. So I have this LTD right here. You can hardly see it, but it's right up here. MH1000 quilted maple, and it's in a crazy bright green. When I walked into the NAMM booth last year, I saw this one, and it looks like this has black chrome hardware. Let's see, hardware, black nickel. Yeah, that's flashy. And then they probably have the Aqua Burst. Yeah, this one's really cool. That has like an ocean vibe to it. Ooh, this is very fiery. And then the Winter Storm color. Very cool looking. Great colors. Let's look at that up close. Yeah, that is sweet. So this is the green. The thumbnail. So is that that's not the alien thing they were talking about, is it? Because when you come down here, Alien Burst. How come I'm not seeing Alien Burst up there? I can't play too much of that, or I'll get flagged. Why am I not seeing Alien Burst up here? Maybe it's on its own page. Pro Series SL3R. So basically the difference with this one would be that it has 2 single coil pickups in the neck and middle position, and then down in the bridge it has a humbucker. But this one's got a humbucker mounting ring. Is this the first guitar that I've seen them put out this year of the Pro Series that has a pickup ring? It's not a direct mounted pickup. The back of it's different. That's cool. Oh, crafted in China? Wow. So how much is this one then? $1,400 it's made in China? That seems kind of crazy. The headstock looks cool though. Look at that. Is that mirror? What is this color? Is this unicorn? No, it's mirror. This whole thing is mirror. Which, if you even touch the body once, you're going to get fingerprints on it. If you never, and then if you wipe it down with any type of rag and it starts to get like little fine scratches on it, you're going to see those. Has the distortion bridge pickup, the TB6. Flat wound SSL 6, reverse wound, reverse polarity in the middle position. So when you play the middle and the neck together, they have reverse polarity, compared to each other, and you get hum canceling. And then up in the neck is just a standard, not reversed, obviously, because with reversed, you want to have your middle reverse wound, and then your regular, your other pickup regular, so they cancel each other out because they're opposite polarity. 5-way pickup selector switch, of course. Floyd Rose 1000 series. Non-locking tuners. Man, made in China, and it's $1,400. Wow, is China stepping their game up, or is this just way overpriced? One color, just one color. We're only on page 2 here. Wow. Let's see, page 3, SL7A, soloist, and then mahogany, and then we have the same thing in HT, which would be the standard non-tremolo. So I'm going to guess this probably has some similar specs as the ones we were just looking at. One color available. That's kind of a weird photo there. That looks like the pickup is like aged or relict in some way. Or maybe it's just dirty. Neck through body. Yeah, a lot of the same stuff. Unicorn white. Color matched reverse Jackson. Pointed 7 inline headstock. Pretty cool. Black nickel hardware. Seymour Duncan Distortion 7 pickup, so it doesn't have the logo on them. The Duncan logo, but it still has the distortions. 5-way pickup selector switch. So this one has coil tapping. Pretty cool. Yeah, I do like the finish. The finish is nice on that. We got a bunch of basses. They look nice. I'm not really a bass player, so I'm not going to go into those. Some nice finishes, though, on them. A lot of the same colors we're seeing on the other ones. Look at this crazy Paul Gilbert-looking guitar. So we have the X Series Dinky DK2X. What are those pickups? So this is $599. It looks like it has Jackson pickups, which are known to not be the best. It features a poplar body with bolt-on maple neck with satin back finish for smooth playability, a scarf joint for reduced playing fatigue and graphite reinforcement for stability against climate changes and environmental duress. 24 frets, pearloid shark fin inlays. Some pretty cool features on this one. $600, so we're really starting to get into affordable guitars at this point. Must be a Floyd Rose, Jackson branded, Floyd Rose licensed, double locking trem. But look at that, it says Floyd Rose, it doesn't say Jackson on it. Our Jackson branded Floyd Rose tremolo system is an affordable version of this popular and original double locking design. It allows you to lock your guitar in tune at the nut and at the bridge. Okay, we all know that. Jackson high output pickup. So this is a pretty cool guitar, but it's really lacking a lot of the features that most of us would want, when we're buying a high-end guitar. It's pretty standard. I want to see a close-up of the bridge on this one. It says Floyd Rose on it, so usually in the past when Jackson or any other company licenses the design of the Floyd Rose, it would have that company's name on it. It wouldn't say Floyd Rose, because when it says Floyd Rose, you kind of think it's made by Floyd Rose, or even at least it would be a Floyd Rose special, like they're buying the cheaper version from Floyd Rose. But I don't know how I feel about them writing Floyd Rose on it when it's made by Jackson. You don't get the same quality when you're using a licensed model usually. So maybe they had new standards and you have to stick to certain tolerances and certain materials that you're using. Maybe it's dictated more from them, from Floyd Rose, to Jackson, saying you have to build it this exact way. This is made in Indonesia. So these cheaper ones, some of them are made in Indonesia than their expensive models, which are made in China, which is so weird because I have not heard of that many good high-end guitars coming from China. Although the Epiphone Explorer EX 1984 models, I just found out that those are actually made in China. And those are great guitars. So maybe there is a new factory, not new, maybe there's a factory in China putting out some high-quality guitars. So you can get that same X series, but with a different bridge. Let's see what's the deal with that bridge. Who makes it? Jackson makes that bridge. Jackson HT6 string through body. It's a hardtail, so that's what the HT is, hardtail, non-trem. And you can get this one for $549, or you can get it in white. That looks nice. 24 frets. Is that a rosewood fretboard? Laurel fretboard. What is Laurel? I've never heard of that. Plastic nut. So, yeah, we're starting to get down to losing all the great features of the ones that we saw before. This is exactly what I was talking about here. Look at that bridge on this one. See if we can get a close-up on that. And this one's actually branded by Jackson, you can see. And then under it, small, it says by Floyd Rose. So usually that's what it says when it's licensed. I wonder if that other one was some type of prototype or that they mistakenly put on here, or if Jackson is using Floyd Rose branded, but they're building them themselves. Curious about that. Made in Indonesia. Bolt-on. The pink highlights are pretty interesting on this. Let's see what the black one looks like. It has white highlights on it. Or you can go green with pink. Wow, now that is gnarly. Very 80s, very Paul Gilbert, very Ibanez-y. Very obnoxious, but cool. Jackson, high output humbucking bridge, and Jackson single coil middle and neck pickups. Inverted pearloid shark fin inlays. Some interesting features on this one. $499. Okay, so for $499, this is actually pretty cool. I could see a lot of people, younger guitar players, really liking the high contrast of these pickups versus, the logo on the headstock and the body and everything like that against the other crazy color. So, pretty cool. X Series Kelly. Personally, I'm not a fan of this yellow or the fact that it's yellow against a maple fretboard. Black shark fin inlays. Also available in white, which again, not really my thing to have maple with black inlays like that and a white body. It has a binding on it. That's kind of nice. Let's see, where's this one made? Indonesia. $650. Floyd Rose Special on there. Pretty cool. A lot of the same features that we were just going over on some of the other guitars. And then this one has like a special top on it. Oh, is that broken, shattered mirror? $1,000 street price. See that up close. Very Paul Stanley-esque. Shattered mirror is pretty cool. It's got a Floyd Rose bridge of some sort. These days, we don't know if that means Floyd Rose made it or Jackson made it, but we'll come down here to hardware. Floyd Rose Special, double locking trem. Jackson high output humbucking pickups. 3-way selector switch. Matched headstock. This is pretty cool. And again, I'm going to guess Indonesia made. Crafted in China. It's weird that they're doing that. You never know what you're going to get. Different models are made in different places now. This one's X Series King V. It's got a Floyd Rose. This is, what is it, 7-string? Yeah, 7-string. Floyd Rose Special, looks like it has on it. That's satin black with with primer gray bevels. EMG 81 or 707 or whatever it is. And then what's that neck pickup? Is that like the 85 equivalent? 85 7H. Okay, so it's an 81 7H and an 85 7H. Let's look at the construction. Neck through. It's got the battery access in the back. Doesn't look like it tells you the country of origin on the back of the headstock, unless maybe we go closer and it's printed in black. No, it just says Jackson on the back. $899, 26.5-inch scale length. Interesting. Head on over to page 4. X Series Rhodes RRX 24 MG7. We got the X Series Soloist SLX DX Camo. X Series Soloist SLXM DX. Crazy model names, huh? Look at that thing. The X Series Rhodes RRX 24 Camo. Okay, some interesting ones here. There's something about the hot rails, middle, and neck position with where you could see the wires coming out of them. I like that. This black one looks pretty cool. Let's start up here at the left. $900. So this matches that King V. This is the 7-string Rhodes, primer gray bevels. Pretty cool. The same EMG 8185 7-string model pickups. Again, they probably don't say the country of origin on the back of the headstock. They do not. This one's pretty cool. I'm not really feeling the primer gray bevels, but I know a lot of people do like different finish on their bevels, so this is $850 price range. Multi-color camo, Laurel fingerboard. And they also have like an urban camo right here. Oh, it's weird. It's like Picasso style. Winter camo. Jackson pickups. Neck through body. $800. Poplar body. Satin black painted neck. The back of the neck. See a close-up at the angle like this. It's a strange finish. I don't love it, but I'm sure a lot of people will buy it. SLXM DX. So I'm going to guess this is probably pretty much the same thing with a couple different features. It's got the maple neck. Poplar body. Floyd Rose Special. Is that what it's got? Floyd Rose Special. Duncan Design HB 103 and HB B&N. So that's basically, these are like Seymour Duncan's. It's like their distortion pickups. Maybe I think these are designed by them, but they're like a slightly lower model, or Jackson makes them. I'm not really sure how that works, but I have friends of mine, who swear by these pickups. The old Jackson RX-10Ds from 15 years ago or whatever it was, came with these exact pickups, and I had a chance to play them. And I have a video of the distortion pickups head-to-head with the Duncan designed version of them, which, now I'm thinking about it, I don't think I ever put that video out, so got to get on that. X Series Soloist. So this one's $799. Available in pink or obnoxious taxi yellow. Oh, these are some weird inlays. So those inlays are kind of a throwback to the lower end Jacksons from the 90s. This is $799, not that lower end, but it's got a Floyd Rose Special. Duncan Design pickups. So those, neck through. That looks nice. And what are those? Duncan designed hot rails and a Duncan designed distortion style in the bridge. It's got some interesting features. Yeah, it actually is called Taxi Cab Yellow. Poplar body. Maple neck. So pretty basic. Laurel. Man, what is Laurel? Is that like the new affordable wood that they're putting on their mid-range guitars? I think I like the black one the most out of these 3 SLs. So we got the SL3XM, SL3X, and the SL1X. JS Series Dinky Archtop, JS22Q7 DKA HT. Those are the longest code names ever for some of these guitars. So it's a 7-string. Amaranth. Is that how you say that? Fingerboard? It's got a pretty cool... I like that transparent black burst. That's nice. Unfinished back of the neck. That's nice. Oh, that looks nice, too. Looks like that'd be a pretty quick neck, actually. $299 for this. Wow. You get this. It's pretty impressive. 7-string with a quilt maple top. 24 frets. And it's only $299. That's pretty awesome. Let's see. What's it made out of? Poplar body again, which is nice. You know, that's not bad. Maple neck. Satin neck finish, which is really nice. I love satin neck finishes. Jackson high output 7-string humbucking, so who knows what those sound like. Probably not great because it's, you know, probably their lower model pickups. Of course, it's a $300 guitar. In a couple of years, these things are going to be $180 used. Maybe $150. That's crazy. Used, I should say. JS Series Rhodes Mahogany JS32. That thing looks nice. I'm guessing these are all going to be quite a bit more affordable. Ooh, some color options here. So we got that green. Is that the Alien? A transparent green burst. Kind of Kirk Hammett style. And then we got a purple burst. Are these all satin finishes? Let's look down there. I don't see it here. Does it says color? It does not say what if it's satin or gloss. It looks like it's got a satin style to it. Yeah, it doesn't look super shiny, so I'm going to guess this is satin. Yeah, pretty cool. These are nice for $300. We got the JS Dinky Arch Top, JS24 available in this color, or we can go with red. Look at that bridge on it. Was that caramelized maple again? Yep. Body finish satin on these ones. Okay, is that something I had just missed? It's right there. Gloss. So these are gloss. All of them? Gloss. Wow, okay, those are gloss. Kind of curious to see. I might not have been clicking on the colors for all these. I wonder if I missed some of the colors. I'll go back and look in a second. JS Series Rhodes. That thing looks nice. Jackson licensed bridge. Jackson pickups. $399. Nice wood, though. That looks nice. That's a classy looking guitar right there. Available in February. That one's going to be very soon. They're going to be available to people. Compound radius. Oh, it's a satin finish on it. Interesting. The Adrian Smith San Dimas. $2,300. Yeah, we're going back up to some high-end ones here at the end. I'm pretty sure this is a model that's been out for a little while, so I don't think we need to go too deep into it, but it's only available in Snow White, it looks like. Adrian Smith San Dimas SD. Okay, so what pickups does this one have, actually? Let's go look at that. Samarium. I don't know Samarium pickups. Cobalt noiseless. Single coils in the middle in the neck position, and then a DiMarzio super distortion in the bridge. And then when we look at this one comes with, I guess, Seymour Duncan's. It's got SD in the part number. I'm going to guess that's a Seymour Duncan equipped guitar. One's got a maple neck, I can see. One's got the dark neck, which looks like ebony. Yeah, ebony fingerboard. Let's see what pickups this one has. Oh, DiMarzio's again. So SD does not have anything to do with with Seymour Duncan. SD is super distortion. Okay. X Series Soloist SLX DX. Got a few different color options here. This is a $600 Soloist. So a nice, affordable Soloist. Comes in red. Comes in silver burst. Is that satin black? That satin black with the gold hardware. I dig that. That is awesome. And then we got Snow White. Let's see what pickups. This is the Duncan designed distortion style. It's got a Floyd Rose special. So if I was a mid-range player, mid-range budget, this is definitely the style I would go for. Probably this one right here. It's got no binding on it. The headstock and neck are bound, actually, but the body is not bound. Some nice color choices. Pro Series Limited Edition San Dimas SD22JB. $1,300. It's got... Oh, this is very throwback to the 80s right here. This looks like a Charvel or something. 22 frets, candy apple Strat style body. San Dimas body. It's called the JB, but it's got DiMarzio pickups. Distortion, Super Distortion, and a PAF Pro. Floyd Rose 1000 series. Only available in one color. It's pretty cool. Oh, look at that pickup selector switch. That's different. What is that? Okay, so then we got the Dinky DK2 Ash. DK2 is a classic model. White pickups, that's crazy. Sandblasted body, $1,100. Available in green glow, also with crazy looking pickups. Look at those things. Let's see what the specs. 1000 series Floyd. Got the JB and the 59. You can see here the pickups choicing. Okay, so middle position. So this is an interesting setup I've never seen. It's got a 5-way selector switch with 2 humbuckers. But if you notice, you can't play the 2 humbuckers together as humbuckers. You can play bridge by itself. Then you can go to inner coil of bridge. Then the middle position is actually the 2 inner coils. So you get a humbucker style, 2 single coils together. Position 4, you have the inner coil of the neck. And then position 5, you have the full neck pickup. So that's different. That's pretty cool. Jackson's doing some different stuff here. Ash body. $1,100. Couple weird colors. That's a pretty cool model. Go back down to the end of page 5. Limited edition Wildcard Series Soloist SL2 Flame Maple. $17.99. Woo. Fishmans. I see it's got the Fishmans. It's only available in transparent black burst. It's got a 5-piece neck. Neck through body with graphite reinforcement. Maple, wenge, maple, wenge, maple for the neck. Alder body. Floyd Rose original. Oh, I saw this earlier and I forgot to mention it. Some of these, another model from the very beginning had the push-pull pots like this one. There's probably another one that had the Fishmans, I'm guessing, because I haven't seen any of the Duncan ones or the DiMarzio ones with this option. But the volume and tone with push-pull activation, so that means you can grab the volume or the tone knob and it pulls up from the body. It goes up like a ½ inch and activates a switch. And you can switch between voice 1 and voice 2, which the Fishmans have 2 different distinct tones that their pickups come with. So that's kind of cool. I'm guessing, volume and tone are both push-pull, so each pickup probably has its own switch for changing the voicings. Fishman Fluence Moderns. Goto tuners, Floyd Rose Bridge, so they mixed Goto and Floyd. It's a cool guitar. I would like some different colors, though, you know? I like this one. Again, I would like a different color, though. The brown is a little bit boring. I do like the body binding on it. Let's get a close-up of that. Is natural. So it's got like a burl body binding. So when they do that, they actually tape that off, and then they do the dark paint, and then they peel the tape off and reveal a natural wood binding. Fishman pickups again. Floyd Rose original. 5-piece neck. Probably some of the same features we just saw. Floyd Rose with the Goto tuners. Push-pulls, of course. 3-position selector switch. Limited edition wildcard series soloist archtop extreme SL27. Ooh, 27 fret guitars. I have a thing for those. You can see behind me. You can't really see them, but I've got a pair of Edwards made by ESP, made in Japan, and they have 27 frets, which you rarely see on guitars. They have this similar neck like this fretboard, where it's angled like that, and you got an angled single coil shaped or sized pickup there. This is a pretty cool guitar. I'm not a giant glitter guy. Never even owned a glitter guitar. Blue glitter, especially with chrome hardware. I'm not really a chrome hardware guy, but this thing looks interesting. I wouldn't buy it, I guess, but $1,900, 27 frets. Got that single shark fin like we saw earlier. Looks like an ebony fretboard. Yep. Another weird thing about this one is the first, control right there is a pickup selector switch, and then you have your volume and your tone down here. That's different, you know. Your pickup selector is like your primary control. White pickups, Floyd Rose original. DiMarzio pickups. Super distortion and an Aaron Norton S in the neck position. Pretty cool. Unique, you know. Here's the JS series. Minions are like slightly smaller. I think it's 3/4 inch scale. JS1X. Available in 4 colors. We got black. We got blue burst. Metallic blue burst. Neon green. And purple. Purple, is that satin? Pavo purple? Pavo means turkey in Spanish. Pavo. That's funny. Looks like a rosewood fretboard, or is that weird, one of these weird new amaranth? It's another type. These weird materials they're using. Poplar body, yeah. Jackson pickups. It's $150. I mean, kid's guitar. These are cool. Interesting, cool colors. We got the Minion Randy Rhoads model. The Minion Dinky right there with the hardtail bridge. These also have the hardtail. The Jacksons here, the Rhoads. Available in a couple colors. Neon green. Okay, that's a shine. I thought that was a colored bevel on it or something. But okay, that's just like a glare. And we got satin black. $169 for the Rhoads. These are cool. If I was a kid, a small guy, I would definitely want one of these. Your choice of cool colors. Neon green and yellow and blue burst and black. That's pretty cool. And then a couple more bases, which I'm not going to go into those. So pretty cool stuff from Jackson this year. If I had to choose a favorite, it would probably be that Crackle Brandon Ellis Kelly signature model. This one here. That one's pretty cool. Or it would be the MJ series. I like that one quite a bit. What else? There's the Crackle RR24, that the Demon, black and red, was sweet. This one's the one that caught my eye, maybe the most, maybe the Crackle, the Brandon Ellis. But this one too, the purple SL2Q, that's pretty sweet. The gold hardware, it's right up my alley. I like it. So pretty cool stuff from Jackson this year. Nothing that blew me completely away other than, like I said, the purple SL and the Brandon Ellis, but cool stuff. So thanks for watching me tour the new Jackson guitars on their website, and Write down in the comments if you enjoyed this, if you have a favorite, what'd you think of them? Like I said, I wish they had more colors available in some of these models because what's this one available in? I don't think I clicked on this color. That's an interesting color. A little boring again. Jackson, to me, has always been known as a company that has really cool finishes on their guitars from the 80s and early 90s. And there were some really cool finishes here, but not as many as I was hoping for and not as many options. So, I don't know. Check the link down in the description if you guys want to see the EVH guitars from this year or the ESP guitars, because if they're not up now, they'll be up in the next day or two, the videos for those. I will see you guys in the next video.